Hi lovelies, what's going on? It's Vanessa Ivanemi and you're welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time that you're dropping by or maybe stopping by, do also hit the subscribe button, the notification bell so that you get to see videos like this anytime I post them. So in today's video guys, I'm going to be telling you about the best skincare routine for oily and dry skin. An oily skin and also have a dry skin. I wouldn't say it's combination, or I wouldn't say it's combined. I would just say my facial area is quite oily, like super oily, and then the rest of my body, like from my shoulders downwards, is quite dry. Try and watch till the end of this video because I have something for you that will really help you out in your skincare routine. I love products. I want to get products. I want to get lots and lots of products from. I could be going to the supermarket. I could be in the supermarket right now and I just want to try out a new product. I just see the bottle, I see it, I like it, I want it. That's just how it is with me. But the problem with my skin is that it doesn't like many products. In fact, my routine is so basic. Basically don't even need lots and lots of things on my skin. Girl, I just noticed that I only needed a cleansing balm, or will I just say I needed a cleansing oil, an oil cleanser for my skin. And that is why my skin is really glowing these days. And I have noticed that I used to have very severe hyperpigmentation on my neck before, but it's really clearing up right now because of the new routine that I have incorporated. So I don't want to bore you guys with all this I'm saying or I've been saying. Let me just get straight to the point. If you have an oily skin type on your facial area, the first things you want to look out for are hydrating ingredients like hyaluronic acid. You want to make sure that you're using product that contains this particular ingredient, because hyaluronic acid would sit on your skin, especially if it is the higher molecular one. The higher molecular type of hyaluronic acid would sit on your skin and retain moisture. One beautiful part with HA, I'm just going to call it HA right now, is that it will never clog your pores. That's the beautiful thing with hyaluronic acid. It's not oily like glycerin. Glycerin is likely to clog your pores because it is quite oily. Even your dimethyl can also do well to clog your pores. It's possible. And I noticed all these things of recent. So I don't want to put out much information there. The emulsion potency is out. So go and enroll for that particular course. I think I went in depth on these cases. Okay, and we also have your xanthan gum. If your material or whatever you have or you're using has xanthan gum, it is likely, very much likely, that it will clog your pores. It's true that it is non-comedogenic, but because it creates a thick film on your skin, it is likely to just prevent your pores from breathing. It is very much likely. It is possible. So materials with xanthan gum, and maybe when you're formulating an acne based product, just don't add xanthan gum. You can use other materials like Aristoflex. You can go and use Sepimax, and we have lots of rheology modifiers that you can try out instead. But look out for these materials. If you know you're not a formulator, look out for these materials in your ingredient list. If it contains xanthan gum, then you have to be careful. Although it is not really intense, what I mean is it's not really serious like that. You can still go ahead and use a product with xanthan gum and then nothing would happen. But if you still experience acne after everything, maybe after you may have tried that product, then you may need to stop using the product or get something else that does not contain that particular material inside the product. What I do is I make sure that I use hyaluronic acid based products on my face. My moisturizer would contain it, and even if it doesn't contain it, I always like to add hyaluronic acid inside it. And then I made sure that my face washes or my cleansers, they all had polyquat in them. So polyquatinariums are amazing for your skin. And then make sure you also have peptides, hydrolyzed silk proteins in your product. They are film formers, and they form a very thin film that would avoid your barriers from getting bad. I'm just going to give you guys a list of products that I use. So I always use my gel cleanser, which is called Enzyme Boost. It is a cleanser that has papain enzyme in it. It has salicylic acid also, but it has 0.5% of salicylic acid, and that's what I use on my face. And then I use that and use an oil cleanser. So I will use the Enzyme Boost cleanser in the morning, and then I would use my oil cleanser at night. I had to double cleanse in the night. So before I go to bed, my night routine, I use my oil cleanser. So there's an oil cleanser that I make myself. Let's make them myself. But you can't get any oil cleanser or maybe cleansing balm. It is important. You can try it out. It is amazing. It is just the holy grail. Try it out. It will work. You don't even need to add. If your cleansing balm is a type that has surfactants in it, you really wouldn't need to add soap or extra soap or maybe extra foamers on your skin. Your cleansing oils or your cleansing balm would just, make everything feel very soft. It will get rid of the makeup like immediately, and then you can just use water to rinse off. And maybe you could just go ahead and add or wash your face again with micellar water or maybe a toner. So that's what I do in my daily routines for my face. So that's it for the cleansing routine. Once I'm done double cleansing, I make sure my face is dry enough for me to apply my tretinoin. I just apply and I avoid my eye area. It is important that you avoid the eye area when you're applying retinol or tretinoid. Okay, because they may leave your skin really, really dry. And once I'm done with that, I then go ahead and add my rich moisturizer. It's a moisturizer that I make myself, and the moisturizer would contain saccharides, which is pentavitine. It also has salt. It has panthenol. It also has hyaluronic acid, which is very, very good for the skin. So once I apply that, I then go ahead and apply my sunscreen. Yes, I apply sunscreen at night, and I'm going to be talking about the sunscreens that I always like to use, or my favorite sunscreen, maybe in my next video. But here is my body routine. So I have a lotion that I made myself. This is a lotion. You can see it has no label on it, and I use this sunscreen also. It is called Hatomugi sunscreen. And then I use my BNC body butter Mica lotion. This is what I use. I was using my Supertoning body milk before until I stopped for some known reasons. I didn't want to lighten up my skin, but I just wanted to repair some damaged parts of my skin, because I started having keratosis pilaris. Yes, I started having that. This was before I noticed this that I'm about to give you guys right now. So if you still use Supertoning body milk, the problem with the body milk is that it is likely to still dry out your skin, because it is quite strong. It brightens up the skin, and it is very, very much normal for any product that is going to lighten up your skin to dry out your skin. There are lots of lightening agents that would do that, or that is responsible for that. So you want to make sure that you're adding lots of moisture afterwards, or you're using a moisturizer after you go ahead and use your body or your skin lightening product. So I'm just going to show you guys a trick of what I do for you. So this is my body butter. I have made this body butter on YouTube, and then I share that video on YouTube, so you can just go on, check the link. This particular one has no color at all. This is my body butter, and this is how it looks or feels like. It is quite anhydrous, and I love it. I apply my lotion on my hands just like this, and then I go ahead and then I use my body butter. So I scoop like very little like this, and then I put it here. I don't know if you can see this. So right here I have my body butter, and over here I have my lotion. So I will just mix both of them together and apply all over. See, there's a shine on my skin, and I go ahead and then I apply my Hatomugi. No jokes, that's what I do. Enough. So I just go ahead and apply it. Now the beautiful part with this sunscreen is that it still leaves a little shine on your skin. So this is how my skin looks like right now. It looks really revitalized. You can try this out, guys. I'm not joking. This has really helped my skin. It has made sure that my skin feels super smooth. I'm feeling my skin right now. You can notice the shine. See? You see the shine? Can you see that greasy nature? So this is the instant glow that I always get from my skincare products, and I love them. This has really helped me. It has helped to correct any dark knuckles that I always have. Like, I used to have some, apart from this little scar that I have here. I'm a married woman now, I cook. So I burnt myself while cooking. So this is every single thing that I do in my daily routine, and then I use my shower gel. It's one of my products that I make, and that's it. But if you have any moisturizing shower gel, although ours also would moisturize, I have issues with a dry body part, so I make sure that my shower gels have lots and lots of polyquatinariums in there. And yeah, before I forget, once I wake up, I take my supplement. And I made mention of the type of supplements that I use. Be nice at all. So if you know that you suffer from keratosis pilaris, then this is a very good body routine for you also. I know this is really going to help you. I hope you learned something from today's video, and do not forget to subscribe, and do not forget to hit the notification bell so that anytime I post videos like this, you get to receive them, or you get the notification blasting up on your phone like this. So if you want me to say anything, or if you have any requests for me in my next video, do want to drop it down at the comment section. I'm going to check it out, and I'll see you again, guys, next time. Bye.